Hello, good morning, welcome back to the morning Qi Gong practice with the Levy Tai Chi School and myself, Lao Shi Paul Nettles. It is Friday, July the 10th, and my apologies for the slightly late start. I had some traffic going by. I wanted to let go on by before we started recording. Looks like we're going to have another scorching day, but right now it's very pleasant and there's a nice little breeze blowing, so I hope you've gotten to be outside this morning and get to enjoy this temporary respite from the heat. We have had a number of very welcome new followers on the webpage, on the Facebook page. So welcome. If you're watching the videos, it's good to have you with us. Thank you for joining. I certainly hope you find something that is of worth here. I certainly strive for that in my day-to-day production, such as it is. A quick reminder, tomorrow, of course, is Saturday, so we will be in the museum, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, for the Qigong class in person. We are well separated. Bradley was very thoughtful and marked off the floor in, I believe, 10-foot increments, so we have a tremendous amount of spacing, and the museum is a mask required area facility. They do have masks available if you haven't got one. I will still do a little live feed from there of the class in case you can't make it or don't feel safe yet, which I fully understand. I'm not going to fault you for that at all, I promise you. So, but if you do want to get out and be back in familiar company, we will have class at 10:30 a.m. Saturday, tomorrow. As far as this class, of course, we'll continue as we have been at a more advanced level. So if you are one of my new Facebook folks, I would strongly suggest, unless you're already familiar with Qigong and the breathing and the postures and so forth, that you pause a moment and go back to the very first videos, the end of March. It's hard to believe it's been that long. And watch a few of those. They're much better about giving you the specifics of movement and breathing and postures and mindset in terms of how we do Qigong to maximize the benefits you'll get from doing exercises like this, which is with a lot less speaking, a lot less interruptions between the postures, and a much smoother flow between and during the postures. I will admit the first videos are rough. I was just learning this craft, and I'm still learning every day. Trust me, I know that I'm not a videographer, but videos are a little rough, but the information there is still good. So if you can stand that for a while, at least a couple classes, that will give you a good grounding in the basics of Qigong. And then we will occasionally revisit things in here at this level as refreshers and so forth. Excuse me. I will admit that my usual relaxation yawns are going to be replaced today probably by didn't sleep well yawns. There's a certain joy and a certain toil in keeping an elderly cat. He was not happy this morning about something, and he yowled and yowled and yowled, and then our little pregnant stray was up at some point this morning, lonely, and not a lot of sleep was had last night. So in the interest of full disclosure, yawning today may not be entirely due to how relaxed I am, although I am already relaxing, so I'm just chatting with you guys, knowing that the form is coming. And that's a nice reminder too. Our bodies are tremendous at learning the precursors to things that we do or don't enjoy. If you're going to the dentist, you may be upset, uptight, nervous, irritable. The day before the appointment, the entire day, because you know it's coming. If you find dentists unpleasant like I do, by the same token, you can train yourself very easily without meaning to relax at the first few deep breaths you take, which I think is a marvelous tool when you don't have time for the entire form. If you haven't got half an hour, if you haven't got time 15 minutes to have the form, if you have 30 seconds before an interview, if you have just a moment before you have an important talk with the spouse, if you are just having a bad go, if you made the mistake of reading a comment on Facebook and realized how foolish your fellow humans can be sometimes, it can be surprisingly efficacious to simply take a few deep, slow breaths, especially when you practice this for a while, when this becomes a regular thing for you, and you get like me and you yawn through the form, or you can really feel yourself relaxing and you're starting to really engage with the postures. That simple intake of breath, a slow, calm, deep inhale, exhale, can do wonders. I mean, it may not do the entire form's relaxation. It certainly won't build up your lung capacity that great, or it won't get you flexible, but it will definitely help remind your body that slow breathing equals slower heart rate, calmer mind, lower blood pressure, the works. The parasympathetic nervous system, the sympathetic nervous system will say, oh, we're doing that thing again, we're breathing. Calm down. That's what we need for this. It doesn't matter if you don't finish the form. The body's still going to calm down. It's going to relax. It's going to be more centered. And trust me on this, right now that is a powerful tool. All right, so let's begin with our first sow. Speaking of powerful tools, some ants, always pleasant. Lifting the heavens. out. Bow, shoot, tiger. Seems distractions abound this morning in the form of ants. My apologies for disruptions. Stars fall to earth. snake's tail. I do apologize. I'm going to have to call this here. I have to get some calamine on my feet. I have been very badly bitten by fire ants. I will see you tomorrow morning.